going to be a very, very, very different review. So here we have the Iron Studios 1/4 Black Widow. The week that this thing started shipping, the week that this thing released, was also the same week that Queen Studios dropped their version of Black Widow. This one's alright, but by comparison to the Queen, to me this one didn't stand a chance. If I had paid retail for this, which is $7 plus tax and shipping, I would say no way in hell is this worth it at all to me. Why and how did this thing come back into my collection? I didn't pay retail for this. If I had paid full retail for this, a lot of things I'm going to be way more critical in terms of paint, sculpt, whatever. But when I paid pretty much next to nothing for it, the reviews can be different because it's going to be like, who cares? At that price point, who gives a shit? Iron Studios Black Widow. This is from the Iron Man 2 suit where she was in the shield outfit. Actually a really cool outfit. If I have the same character but they're wearing different outfits, they kind of pair together and I kind of like that. So a little bit of a contrast there. So anyway, without further ado and me talking, let's get to it. Alright you guys, this is a really small box, which I'm very grateful for that Iron Studios was able to pack it in such a tiny compact space. Box is going to be easy to store. Awesome. There's only 4 pieces, so this is going to be super easy. Here we have the base, the body, and 2 arms. Let's just do this. Alright guys, here it is unwrapped. Like I said, only 4 pieces, super easy. Base, arms, and the body. Let's look it up individually. The body is very nice. Mine did come with a break on the hair. Her portrait up close, this is actually very good considering it's Iron Studios, and I really don't hold any stock in their abilities whatsoever. So for Iron Studios quality, I don't mind it. Full retail, not a chance in hell. At this price, who gives a shit? Who cares? The texture on the now the body is done well. The body's done well. This PVC piece kind of sits on her, which is fine. It's pretty cool. I like it. I do like the Black Widow logo. I do like the shield outfit. The texturing is very nice. It's got some you've got some beautiful gradations of the folds and shine in the suit to mimic light reflection. Very nice the way there's blacks, the light blues, the highlights of white. The boots look like leather. Well, the paint on this side is a little bit muddy, meaning that it's a little bit too blended together, so you don't get a clear distinction of separation of materials. And up close it doesn't really look like leather, but far away enough you're not going to really care or tell the difference. But this is one of the areas where the paint's too muddy and it all muddles together. That isn't that great. But again, full retail, not acceptable. At this prices I paid, don't really care. Same with this boot. It's just the detail and separation is not here on the boot, but it is done really well on the body. Very nice. And the gun here, not detachable, but the separation between the holster and the weapon is decent. It's pretty good. The paint is just muted. It's not very sharp, but it's fine. Again, full retail, I would not accept it. This price, don't care. And for really the money is in this portrait. It's right here. It's very good for the price, and for me, it's even at full retail, the portrait is pretty decent. It's pretty decent. The back of the hair is done very nice. Very nice contouring, very nice shape, gradations in the red, blacks. Like it's cut very nice. It's sculpted very beautiful. So a good job on the head and the portrait. It's actually very good up close. And then I really like this arm, the shield logo on the arm. It is carved, sculpted, indented. The texturing is also very nice. It gives you the feel of like a pleather leather looking outfit. Yeah, skin tone on the hand straight up suck. This is plasticky and toyish. For full retail price, this is not acceptable. But this part, the gloves, the leather and the gloves is done well. So is the suit over here and her stingers. That part's done well. Overall, the arm gradation and paint is the same as the suit, so it's overall done pretty well. I really like that this is indented, so good job on the logo. But yeah, this skin tone, this is shit right here. This is just straight up crap. Same thing with this arm. Great job on the indented shield logo. Same with the paint in the suit. This part is done really well. Separation between the suit, the glove material, glove done well. Skin tone is shit. There's no delineation in the paint. Just, yeah, this hand's is not good at all. This base, it just looks cheap. And I have a piece trying to fall out. Okay, I guess this is part of the computer monitor that's kind of falling out. Okay, that's annoying. Like, this shouldn't be falling out. So, Iron Studios QC for you. And this crack in the monitor is real plastic, and then they made it into a crack, so that's kind of cool. But as you can see, this one was never stuck in there. So no wonder it was rattling. And the rest of the base, the good thing is it's not hollow, so it doesn't feel cheap. The wires here make no sense. It is got a good heft and weight to it. It doesn't feel cheap, but it's painted to look really cheap. That's really the main problem. So, and then for me, the cardinal sin, there's no yes at all. So yeah, I don't like that. Alright guys, let's get to assembly. Grab the body. You're gonna be a little bit careful about this arm because you gotta tuck it under the hair and then key it in very gently. And this side. And voila. There you go. Shortest assembly ever. There's literally nothing else to say or do. Alright guys, we went over all of the parts during the review and the paint and all that. Really, for me, and no offense to whoever really loves this thing, the base is crap, the paintwork is horrible, shoddy at best. I mean, it just looks too toyish. It's not what you expect. I mean, for full retail, I mean, I see what they tried to do with the computer room in Iron Man 2 and the cracked glass, and I give them props for that, but the overall color scheme just doesn't go together, and it's just and the rainbow could, I think if they didn't put the rainbow cables in there, it would have been better. I get that that's what old computer cables look like, but it's an artistic choice, art direction choice. You could have omitted that and all these color cables, and it would have looked way better. Had the cables not been so bright and colorful and just be more dull, and the paint scheme a little bit different, the base would have popped a little bit more. But as an artistic choice, this is just, to me, it's horrible. I don't like it. I do like the logo that they put on here. The character itself, the likeness is, I would say, very good. To me, it's still not going to be comparable to Queen. I know some people really like this, but to me, it's not good enough. Queen will be better. The face is, the portrait is painted really well. The hair is done really well, so I'll give them props for that. but the base is crap. The boot paint job is not great. The skin tone on here is not done right. So, but the texture of the suit, the Shield logo, great job. So overall, like I said, guys, this is one of those where at full retail, I would not pay it. I just won't. It's okay. So I guess this will kind of hold me over till I get my queen piece. But it is nice to have Scarlet in a different costume. So that's going to be a nice pair, I think. But we'll see. Anyway, guys, not much left to say for this. Very simple piece, simple put together. We'll do some pictures and video, but yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, toss a like, subscribe, and all that because it helps the channel. Apparently, I have no idea. But we'll see you soon.